Welcome back to the Omega Ronin Production Blog here. We're taking a look at a song in Korg Gadget on the iPad. Korg Gadget is a great synthesizer program that allows you to build songs using a variety of synthesizer plugins. It's really affordable. In fact, I think there's actually a free version. The paid version is all of like $20. It's a great starting point for those of you who are interested in getting into electronic music in one form or another. It's far from perfect, but it's good enough to get started. In fact, it's good enough to even create songs that you can release. Though I don't tend to do that for Omega Ronin because I'm really picky on the synth sounds, but it's a good place to build a song, and then you can take your files and bring them over to other instruments or other programs or your DAW or whatever. But this song here is that song there. This is Collision Course. The album Collision Course. The song is Mysteries Locked Within You. Very synthwave sounding. So this is up on Amazon Music right now. That's a combination of Juno 60 and Juno X. Nord drum kicks in. That's the original framework. And here is the FL file where you can see that. There it is. That's the song. So it's Juno X plugin, or Juno 60 plugin. A couple different plugins. I use analog for the Nord drum, and the Juno X bass line is down here. So it's we can scoot ahead here in the song. Where am I? We get some of the other things rolling here. Ooh. Now this is unusual. I actually left one of the original Korg files in here. You can tell because I labeled it. Normally I wouldn't do that, but I guess that one was good enough for me in my mindset at that time. But here's what the original sounds like. Let's turn this all the way up so you can hear it. It's more of an acoustic bass sound from the Madrid plugin. And I used a different plugin there with more of like a slap bass sound. Like a wah-wah effect sound on there too. I use that a lot for the older Turbo Volcano tracks. That's the end result of a song that I think turned out to be a pretty good song, which started on Korg Gadget. Gadget doesn't have quite the oomph. Most of the synth plugins don't have quite the power to really carry a song, I think, when it's complete. Maybe a better way to put that is that there's no way to really recreate the Juno 60, which is kind of like the core of the Omega Ronin sound, like that proper Juno sound that you've heard in so many classic 80s songs. I haven't found a plugin that works with like a one-to-one with that yet. This is Korg. Most of the stuff up here is Roland. Totally different companies. The Lexington's pretty good. That's a good starting point. We're gonna go solo and hit play. That track is the one that I actually left in this song, so we can go over here and we'll isolate that track. Use my hand for that. Need a third hand. There we go. No. Guess I didn't isolate it. Why isn't that isolated? I'll have to look at that later. Must have the bass off of the, it doesn't matter. It's already been released. Anyway, that's kind of the building blocks. That is the building blocks, not kind of the building. That really is the building blocks of so many songs, especially the Turbo Volcano stuff, which I've kind of moved away from at the moment, not because I disliked Turbo Volcano, but Omega Ronin did about 1,000 times better. It's just got that crowd-pleasing sound because everyone loves the Juno. And also, Turbo Volcano just started to sound like Omega Ronin. I think with Tiki Robot, I started to use a lot of the same tools and thought, well, if I'm going to do this work, I may as well put it all into the thing that's doing the best, which is Omega Ronin, so that's why I'm focusing on that. Anyway, I didn't get started on a song yet. I told you I would, and I didn't. See, I lied to you. Maybe I'll put that off to the next video.